And action!
This is where Mango Tea would say, "Bitch, the tea is piping hot." Well, I got the tea, and it's tepid and lukewarm. So get used to it.
Hey beautiful girl, welcome to Mango Tea, and thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Steven Mango, and I'm a drama channel that covers beauty drama in the beauty community. So to stay up to date on all of the latest tea on YouTube, smash that subscribe button, and make sure to also turn on your bell notifications to be the first to know when I post a new video. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, Jaclyn Hill caught on video using contaminated lipstick. We take a look at Jaclyn using a contaminated lipstick from her collection on her Instagram story, brushing it off saying, "What's on this?" I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't done so already. It'll be linked down in the description box below. Today, we're going to be watching Jaclyn's Instagram story from yesterday, where she opens up about Jaclyn Cosmetics, the defective lipsticks, and granting refunds. Then, after the Instagram story plays, I'll be giving you my commentary on the matter and discussing what a mess this is going to be for Jaclyn and the Jaclyn Cosmetics team. So, without further ado, let's roll the clip.
Hey guys, I don't even know how to start this because it's like, first of all, let me just say this. First and foremost, I can't believe how attached I am to you guys because just this past week, not being on social media has made me realize how much I miss you and love you, and not talking to you guys on a daily basis and communication has just been like the craziest thing ever. I wanted to get on here and just talk to you guys in a really real way because in my last video that I posted regarding my lipsticks, I can't even tell you like how much that video makes me cringe, even though it's only a week and a half old, because I just felt so much pressure and like panicked to get a video up and like sit there and be like, look, I have the facts, I swear to God, like I have all the results right here. Like I just wanted to like defend my brand so bad. And I look at that and I'm just like, oh my gosh, Jacqueline, like calm down. Like I needed to take a step back for a moment and breathe. And I did not take that time. I didn't want to sit on social media this past week and respond to every single person on Twitter and defend my brand and go back and forth. I wanted to allow you guys to get pissed off and have your reaction however you see fit, true to you, and for me to focus on my brand, to not focus on defending it, but to focus on fixing it. And that's exactly what I've been doing for the past week. I have done everything, honestly, that you can think of. I have consulted with so many CEOs the past 10 days, figuring out how exactly to fix this, make it right, and make sure it never happens again. You know, this is a whole new world for me, having my own brand and not having a collaboration. And the last thing I want to be known as is the girl who puts out crappy products. Like, it breaks my heart. Like, oh my God, we're not going to get into that. Hold on. At this point, I have sent out my lipsticks to 5 different labs, 5 different places that test product and vigorously, and spent over $100,000 on this process. It's just like, it sucks, and I'm so disappointed in myself. Sorry guys, I keep trying to record this and I've just been like so emotional, it's ridiculous. And I honestly am like afraid to get emotional on camera because I just know what people will say and I don't want to seem like I'm the victim whatsoever. And I hope you know that's why I'm not crying. I don't cry over this because I'm like, oh, poor me, this just sucks. You know, it's like I get emotional because I'm just so disappointed in myself that I could even somehow allow this to happen. Long story short, the lab that I worked with, I will never be working with again. Obviously, there's been many people fired over this. We've got an entire new team that we are building now for quality control because obviously that didn't work. And I'm going to push back several launches that I have because it's just not like really hone in on this and learn from my mistakes and learn some very valuable lessons so that hopefully one day I can prove myself to you guys no matter how long that takes. But in the meantime, I have decided and made the decision to give every single person who purchased my lipsticks a full refund. I think that that's the best thing that I can do at this point. I know that there are a lot of people out there. It doesn't look like it on social media, but with all the emails in the back end, there's a lot of people out there who love their lipsticks, and that's great. But I don't care. Like, I don't care if, 195,000 people loved a lipstick. If 3 people are having an issue, like that's what's going to keep me awake at night. So it's really important to me that I make this right. So I'm going to be issuing a full refund, including shipping and tax, to every single customer from Jaclyn Cosmetics, because that's the only thing that I feel like is going to make this right. And I don't care about the loss of this money. I could give a damn, guys. Like, this is just, you have no idea how embarrassing it is for me. But I will do everything in my power to make this right going forward and learn from this lesson that God has given me. And you guys don't have to do anything. There's no call to action. Even if you don't watch the story or care, or you're just out there loving your lipstick, you're still going to receive a full refund. You'll receive an email in the next 24 hours letting you know that it's being processed. Sorry guys, Instagram cut me off. But what I was saying is that you're going to receive an email in the next 24 hours letting you know that your refund is being processed, and you will have the money back in your bank account within 7 business days. And that goes for everybody. I say that's the only thing I can do at this point is just bite the bullet and refund you guys and just apologize to you and try to make it right. And I just want to get back to doing what I do and doing what makes me happy and doing what I'm good at. Sorry, I keep touching my hair. Like, I like to touch my hair obsessively even when it's up. So I put it up and I still am touching my head. But yeah, I just want to get back to what I do and do makeup tutorials and do what I love. And I'm sorry for anyone who got a lipstick that was not incredible. It breaks my heart. But the future is bright, and there's going to be really, really awesome things down the line. I just have to now. I thought I did what I had to do. I thought I did it all perfectly right and didn't cut any corners. I crossed every T and dotted every I, but I was wrong, and things still slip through the cracks, and I'm sorry, but I will make sure that that never, ever happens again. So that's all I have to say, you guys. There's a lot of stuff that's really exciting that'll be happening after all this is worked out. I love you guys, and thank you for supporting me so much. I keep touching this. I literally have a hair on my chin. Do you see this when I pull my skin? I grew this black hair, and I need to treat. Anyways, yeah. I love you guys, and thank you for everyone who's been so supportive, and to everyone who had a bad lipstick. My apologies run so deep, you have no idea. You have no idea. So you'll be receiving your refunds. Oh my gosh, Instagram keeps cutting me off constantly, but you guys get the point. You'll be receiving your refunds very soon. And that's it. I love you guys.
Jacqueline. Oh boy, where do we begin? Firstly, I don't understand why YouTubers apologize on their Instagram story or on Twitter versus their main platform, aka YouTube. Jacqueline is a YouTuber first and foremost. It doesn't make sense to post the apology or explanation video on Instagram. She might as well post it on TikTok at that rate. Her audience and followers are based on YouTube, and they're the people who you owe this explanation to. Would it have killed her to post this on her channel? It comes off to me as insincere, being that maybe at best 5 to 10% of your subscribers who also follow you on Instagram will see it. And you also need to be quick to watch it within the first 24 hours to see the story before it disappears. I think she doesn't want to draw attention to it since it's embarrassing for her to admit that her launch was a total flop, so she posted it on Instagram and phoned it in. I think that it's not as meaningful this way. At a minimum, she should link this video on her Jaclyn Cosmetics website so customers can see what she has to say. Let's also take notice that in this video, she is wearing a full face of makeup, whereas the last video she wasn't. She was casual and wearing gray, like all the other beauty gurus wear when they apologize and try to come off as more down to earth. Also, take a look at what she's wearing this time. She's wearing a shirt that says, "Empowered Women Shine," which I think is an interesting choice of shirt to wear for this video. She goes on to say she doesn't want to be known as the girl who puts out crappy products. Well, then why didn't you ensure that your products were flawless? Up to 5 years you've been working on your line and you couldn't perfect it by now? I think that really says a lot. I think Jaclyn is lazy, as documented by her failed collaboration with Makeup Geek, and I don't think she's detailed-oriented or really cares enough to ensure something like this wouldn't happen in a million years. What Jaclyn needs to realize is that the makeup industry is so competitive with so many brands launching excellent products. This was her one shot, and she ruined it. It's sad because so many people were looking forward to this launch, and Jaclyn had an opportunity to build a huge brand. If only she had a great lab, we wouldn't be sitting here today discussing this on a Sunday afternoon. In this video, Jacqueline says she paid $100,000 for lab testing at 5 separate labs. I think that this can actually really backfire against her. In court, if a lawsuit is filed, this testing could be used as evidence that the lipsticks were indeed harmful and can be used against her. On the flip side, what does it really matter at this point if she's going to recall the lipsticks, issue refunds, and start anew? I don't know what this will solve at this point in the game. This should have been done before proclaiming that the lipsticks are safe to use when there's been contrary reports and evidence otherwise. How did she have the confidence to say they were safe, but then weeks after the fact announce she's only lab testing them now? I think this is a huge admission that shouldn't be overlooked. Jacqueline also says she's going to issue a full refund including shipping and tax. I think it's great that she's doing this, but it does show that if she's giving every customer a refund, it's bigger than a 0.5% issue as she initially claimed it was. She isn't standing by that number now. I also wonder, is this coming out of her own pocket or Morphe's? Let's keep in mind that at 300,000 units at $15 a pop, she'll be refunding $4 to $5 million. This isn't chump change by any means, and like I've been saying from the beginning, can financially devastate a new business and drive them into bankruptcy. I think it's great she wants to make it right to her customers and not just file bankruptcy and leave her customers without refunds, but I wonder how is she affording to repay all of these customers? Another thing to think about, does the insurance company for Jaclyn Cosmetics need lab testing in order to open a claim to refund her customers? Maybe the insurance company will refund the customers once Jaclyn does the lab testing to prove the lipsticks are dangerous to the insurance company. Or could Jaclyn be fine with refunds being issued to every company since Morphe is behind the lab and it's not her own personal money being issued to customers for refunds? We don't know exactly, but I think these are a few real possibilities. I'm really curious to hear what you guys think about the situation, as well as your thoughts on Jaclyn's Instagram story in the comment section down below. As for myself, I also wanted to let you guys know that the voiceover videos aren't my new format. I'll be back on camera this week with Drama Poodle. Anyways, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button to help me reach my goal to amass 100,000 subscribers this year, hit that bell to be the first to know when I post a new tea spilling video, and that's all I have for you guys today. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.